searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find her, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The crones of Crookback Bog. Witcher set off to find her, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The crones of Crookback Bog.
Special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out. In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Joined the race yourself?
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you know how to lift the curse before you launched it out sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Orison, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Yeah?
Need something crafted. Can you take a look? So long.
You've been following me.
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. It won't be his cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you! Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there. What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
For Millie, Finch and Faulkner, they rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the Noogle. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun into chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Did she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
God! She hates me. And all this time she thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her, and then...
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
I've waited long enough for revenge.
Don't be afraid.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Jump, speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize it? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Gran and Annabelle are reunited. Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pastor involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favour you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Come on.
An amulet, bazoar, some tortoise shells.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones.
So long.
An amulet.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stone.
So long.
Show me what you got.
You'll never learn.
มันไม่มีเวท AOE ใหญ่ๆอะไรอย่างนี้มันต้องใช้แท็กติกนี้แบบไปเรื่อย
มันก็มีแต่มันยังไม่แรงมาก
ๆเพราะมันเป็นหน้าที่ของซอสเซอร์
โอ้ยอะไรวะ
แกไม่ได้ตามไปเจอเพื่อนในที่จุดนัดพบเมื่อวานครับไปสำรวจดู
ฉันเคลียร์เควสที่บอกไปแล้ว
Come on, Roach.
Slow now. Whoa.
Foresight! Don't let him touch his back!
อันนี้เมื่อวานไม่ได้มาแล้วเนี่ยเย้ย
Oh my gosh go kill that archer
Pathetic. Oh, witch fucker!
ไอ้ไม้นี่มันไม่มีสัญชาตญาณในการเดินมาอ่อยอยู่นั่นน่ะบ้าปะเนี่ย
Blow yourself!
ไปดิวะห้องตายเหรอ
โอ้
มูแต่ฮีฮีอยู่นั่นแหละบ้าเปล่า
ยาอ่อนเหี้ย
ตายได้แล้วถ้าไม่สู้กูฟันนะเฮียดีได้อยู่นั่นแหละกูจะเก็บของมึงกิ้งทำไมแม่งทำไมต้องถือว่าแบบว่าฟันโดนโล่ด้วยวะโคตรเหี้ยเลยเข้าข้างหลังขนาดนี้เลยใช่ไหม
ฮะเขาตายกันแล้วเหรอ ดูยังไงว่าตาย
ก็ไม่ขยับแค่นั้นแหละจะหลับหรือจะตายก็คงไม่ต่างกัน
เทียนยังไม่ทันดับเลย
โอ้มีป้ายให้ซะด้วย ที่นี่มันที่ไหนวะเนี่ยสำคัญขนาดต้องมีป้ายเลยเหรอ
ก็ตรงนั้นน่าจะดูเป็นเมือง
เมืองเนี้ยไปมาแล้ว
ไม่ซ้ายบน
ไม่ได้แคมป์โอเค อันนี้นอกลู่นอกทางจากเมื่อวาน
What's his plan? As a muscle, lads! Ah, piss off. Still got that. Bollocks. Gonna kill you!
คราวที่แล้วทันเดอร์เจ็บครับจำได้
เ
โอ้ยเอ้ยมีทำนักธนูเฮียอะไรตั้ง3 คนวะ
ตายยากตายเย็นแล้วเกินอุ้ยอีหน้าไม้นี่มันแม่นไปปะ
กูก็วิ่งอยู่ตลอดนะ
แม่นไป
หมู่บ้านโจรนี้แม่งใหญ่กว่าของเมื่อวานอีก
อะไรนะ
หมู่บ้านโจรนี้ใหญ่กว่าของเมื่อวานอีก
มันไม่เห็นเราหรอก
ช่วยขนของให้หน่อยเหนื่อย
กูเกลียดอันนี้จังเลยอ่ะอยู่ๆก็เดินมากันอย่างเงี้ยทะเลาะทะล่าชิบหายไม่พูดเที่ยอะไรสักอย่างโอ๊ยมันเฟดดำไปเลยจะดีสักกว่า
มันจะมีกากบาทสีแดงบนมินิแมปอ่ะ
คือศพของโจร
Try to win them all and you won't.
Not looking good.
Sir, going rock our noses in frights and horrors. Imps, some of them's mounds, going dreads, pikes, and bats.
นี่ฆ่าโจรจนเลเวลสูงกว่าเมื่อวานอีกแล้วเนี่ย ตอนเลิกเล่นน่ะ
Curse the lot. One pass and his lasses of the
She's cannot follow.
อันนี้คืออะไรอ่ะ ไม่เห็นมีศพเลย คือพอทิ้งไปนานๆศพหายหรือเปล่า
ไม่หายก็ดูมินิแมปดีกากบาทอ่ะ
รู้แต่เมื่อกี้ไม่เห็นจะเห็นศพเลย
จริง มันไม่มีศพแล้ว แต่มันมีของอ่ะ
ที่กรีดอยู่คืออะไร
มันเห็นเราต่อยเลยกลัวมั้ง แม่งฆ่าโจรไปเป็น10 ตัว พี่จะกดสี่เหลี่ยมได้ไหมวะ คนกลัวไปจำมาจากเกมอะไรวะเนี่ย
กรีดไปเลยทั้งหนา
ไปขายของหน่อย มีคนซื้อของไหม
ทำไมบอกว่าเต็มแล้วเนี่ย ไม่เห็นขึ้นเลยบอกว่าเต็ม
แกไม่สังเกตเองอะเซฟหน่อย เดี๋ยวเผลอไปต่อยคนเข้า
ครับไหม
ครับ เดี๋ยวต้องไปซ่อมเกราะด้วยเกราะแดงเชียหาที่ขายของก่อนก็ดี ที่กด L2 อยู่หรือเปล่า มันไม่มีของอะไรให้แล้วจริงๆใช่ไหมโอเคลัทธิบูชาไฟ โอ้ มีที่วาร์ปอยู่ใกล้ๆ ดีจริง
ให้ไดมอนด์เลย
ได้มาเยอะแล้วแต่ยังไม่มีที่จะใช้
โอ้ยก็ทำไมมันกดไม่ได้ล่ะ ไม่รู้ละกด X แล้วไม่เห็นได้เลย
What?
มึงจะร้องไห้อะไรนักหนาวไม่เข้าใจ
Interesting.
ก็ดัดจริต
พวกของเอาเคมีนี่ไม่กล้าขายหรอก มันไม่รับซื้ออาวุธ ขายสูตรโพชั่นอะไรเพียบเลยแต่คิดว่าอาจจะเก็บได้ทีหลังอยู่ดี ยังไม่ซื้อแล้วกัน วันนี้แม่งก็มีคนร้องไห้อีกแล้วไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ยน่ารำคาญสเปง
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer. So long.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. Sorcerers told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
ได้เสื้อที่ดีกว่าเดิมมาก็เลยไม่ต้องทิ้งเลยไม่ต้องซ่อมแล้วทิ้งเลย
Buy-in or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
มันซื้อเสื้อราคาแพงกว่าดาบว่ะไม่น่าเชื่อเสื้อนี้ขายได้โคตรแพง
มันปฏิเสธการซื้อมาด้วย
So long.
อย่างเช่นถ้าไปขายอาวุธให้คนขายสมุนไพรมันจะไม่รับซื้อ
แต่มันก็มีเนี่ยว่ามันมีตังค์ที่จะซื้อได้เท่าไหร่
ใช่มันก็มีบอกอยู่ไงแต่ก็ไม่ได้เกี่ยวกับว่ามันจะซื้ออะไรไม่ซื้ออะไรเรา
ก็ถ้าตังค์ไม่พอก็ซื้อไม่ได้
มันก็ช่วยมันก็ด้วยแหละ
That's a fortune.
Saw what's left of Heather.
แปลว่ากูไม่ต้องซ่อมอะไรสินะตอนนี้มีแต้มทั้ง2 แต้มก็ต้องอัพอันเนี้ยสตองแอทแทก1 อันแล้วก็ฟาสต์แอทแทกด้วยเนอะ
มีอะไรแบบทำลายการแพรรี่ป่ะ
เขาว่าจริงๆ Strong Attack ทำลายการแพรรี่ได้นะกับศัตรูที่แบบอ่อนแอกว่าเรา ก็เลยไม่มีวิธีทำลายแพรรี่ดีๆเท่าไหร่ ก็ต้องซัดไปเรื่อยๆนี่แหละ แล้วก็ไอการสะกดจิตเนี่ยก็คือเป็นการทำลายแพรรี่ด้วยเหมือนกัน
ก็ไม่มีโล่เพราะถือโล่ไม่เท่
เรามีดาบทั้ง2 เล่มแล้วถือโล่อีกมันจะแปลกๆความจริงมันควรจะมีท่าดาบที่ใช้ทั้งดาบทั้ง2 เล่มสู้บ้างนะแต่มันดันมีคอนเซปต์ว่าดาบเงินเอาไว้ฟันสัตว์ประหลาดอย่างเดียวทั้งที่ความจริงมันก็ควรจะฟันคนได้ด้วยโอเคกดใช้กับไอ้นี่ไม่ค่อยเวิร์กสู้กันไปก่อนเลย
มาป่ามันผสมลง
ป่าอย่าไกลไปได้หมาป่าช่วยไปเยอะเลยนะเนี่ยดิ
merchant's wagon. Cataclipus? Wonder what spell requires that. Dagger's still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Ciri will explain this one. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. We've made it. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
โอ้เกลียดนักขนูจริงแม่นนี่กูอยู่ในป่าแล้วมึงเห็นกูได้ไงกูไม่สนกูจะฆ่าไอ้เหี้ยนี่ก่อนมึงอยากจะฟันก็ฟันไปละแขนไปสู้มัน It's about time ไปกูสายอมบุกฝ่าเข้าไปให้พวกมึงฟันตั้งหลายทีเพื่อฆ่านักธนูได้เวลาแล้ว I love this tactic ว่าแต่ว่ากูได้ EXP ไหมเนี่ยไม่ได้ก็ช่างมันเถอะนะเหี้ยอะไรเนี่ยเหี้ยนี่ค่ายโจรคนละค่ายกับเมื่อวานด้วยนะเนี่ยวันนี้เบี้ยใบเยอะสัตว์มาที่นี่ได้ยังไงเนี่ยแล้วค่ายโจรเดิมมันคือตรงนี้ใช่ไหมน่าจะใช่ไหนๆก็มาถึงนี่แล้วกูมาอีกหน่อยหนึ่งแล้วกันถนนเส้นนี้นี่ค่ายโจรมันเยอะจังวะนี่ไหมล่ะนั่นไงไอ้เหี้ยโคตรเยอะเลยสู้บ้างไหมพี่โอ้ค่ายใหญ่เลยอันนี้ไพเรตว่ะ กูมีระเบิดแค่เหลือแค่ลูกเดียวตอนเนี้ยเอายิงมา
ทำไมอยู่ๆมีนกมาเต็ม
โอ้ย
พลังจะหมด
ถ้าไม่ใช่วิธีนี้จะสู้ยังไงวะเนี่ยถามจริงไปละเดี๋ยวโดนยิงยากมากเลยนะอุ้ยแต่มันก็จะตายแล้วนะตัวหนึ่งพอได้พอได้ไม่โดนใครเลย
Come on, come closer.
ซ้ายก็มีเหรอเกินมือไปมั้งเนี่ยไม่ไหวแล้วล่ะเยอะไปอ่ะไม่เอาละ
น่าเบื่อด้วย
While searching
มัน
for the witch
จำนวนเยอะ
Ciri
เกินไปสำหรับฉันในตอนนี้
Geralt
จริง
ran into an old friend.
เข้าไปบูก็ไม่มีทางรอด
Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked maid.
ระเบิดก็มีแค่2ลูก
Ciri had seemed to take
ตอนนี้เหลือ
ไฟ
ลูกเดีย
ก็
ว
เบาไปใช่ปะ
Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt
มันก็ไม่ใช่
had.
ทีเดียวตาย
The
อ่ะ
ghostly retinue was one step
ไม่
ahead
ทีเดียว
of
ตายหรอก
Geralt,
แต่แบบไป
so it seemed.
ทำให้
The
มัน
Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new
ก็พอ
lead.
ได้นั่นแหละแต่มันจำนวนเยอะไปไง
Bog.
แล้วเลเวลก็สูงกว่าฉันเลเวลหนึ่งไม่ใช่ฝูงตัวกระจอกเลยนะ
คือถ้าแบบ
ไม่เอาก็ได้เฮีย
ถ้าเกิดแบบหลอก อะไรนะเทิร์นให้ตัวหนึ่งเป็นบ้าแล้วก็ไอตัวที่เหลือ
ถ้ากูสะกดจิต2 คนได้อะโอเค ถ้าสะกดจิต2 คนได้โอเคไม่ก็ต้องเลเวลสูงกว่านี้ไม่ไหวหรอกไม่งั้นก็ต้องมีระเบิดมาแบบหลายๆลูกเลยอ่ะบอลนซ้ายอีกเข้าไปมี3-4 ตัวอย่างนี้โอเคเมื่อกี้แม่งมีเป็นฝูงเลยโคตรเที่ยเลยไม่โดนใครเลยหรอโดนไหมไม่โดนหรอกมึงโอ้ยโอ้ยมึงก่อนเลยเฮีย
เอาไฟใส่ที่นี่
ไม่มีเวทโว้ยมันไล่ได้แค่ทีละอย่างดิก็มันใช้สตามิน่าเหมือนกันนะใช้รีซอสเดียวกันรีบยิงเข้ายิงเสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวกูจะฟันเลยดีกว่าลำคาญ
ยิงเนี้ยช้าเชียตอนยิงกูเนี่ยเร็วจัง
ฮะกูฆ่าไปแค่3 ตัว 4 ตัวนี่ได้เลยอย่างนี้เลยเหรอ
ก็มันมีป้ายเซฟจุดเลยนะ
ไอ้เหี้ยไม่เหมือนเมื่อกี้นี่แม่งเป็นฝูงไพเรตออฟดิคาริเบียนมีกันแบบเกือบ20 ตัวโคตรเลวเลยโอ้โหได้ตังค์ตั้ง50อีกต่างหากโคตรดีอย่างเงี้ยได้ ในที่สุดก็ถึงค่ายเมื่อวานสักทีไอ้เหี้ยอยู่ใกล้กันขนาดนี้เลยเหรอเนี่ยมึงก่อนเลยหลบหลังเต็นท์ เลยหัวหน้าไอ้เหี้ยนักธนูมึงอยู่ไหนหัวหน้าสู้ๆหัวหน้าโดนดิหัวหน้าเก็บเลย ช่วยคนก่อนอ๋อมันต้องเก็บสิจะได้มีของไปช่วยคน
Thank you, Master. saved my life. If you ever come through Clayridge, you give us a holler. Shade ye and shield ye. Giddy up. Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
ขายจนพ่อค้าเงินหมดอะแกโคตรเหี้ยแล้วแบบกูก็ยังตัวหนักอยู่ด้วยนะ
So long.
แม่งสุดว่ะฟาร์มแห่งชาติจริงๆวันนี้ทำไมเมืองนี้แม่งเถื่อนจังวะกูไปตรงไหนแม่งก็มีโจรแบบทุกหย่อมหญ้าไหนอะพ่อค้ามึงหลอกกูเหรอไอคอนไอ้เหี้ยไอคอนหลอกจะมีเลยพ่อค้าขายของมันอื่นต่อ
Amulet. Azor.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse cheap.
So long.
bandages and whatnot for this young
So cruel, lad.
boy.
He's catching snails!
Storm, damn it.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
ทุกครั้งที่เจอมันจะพูดแบบนี้เหรอวะ
Substances you
งง
wanted.
จัง
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Became then careful.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself, but I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Vellum. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Well, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any point in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Come on.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me. Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But they might not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost her a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there.
มาเจอกันเพื่อปาร์ตี้เลยเหรอ
My finances are about to improve.
อ้าวไม่รู้เหรอ ไม่ได้ดูเหรอเมื่อวานน่ะ
อ๋อ นี่คือวนลูปของเมื่อวาน
เออ
นึกว่าทิ้งกันแล้ว จี๊ดของแกป่ะเนี่ย
ของหนังมั้งของเกม
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Vikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends with benefits. So,
Your fairy tale, your rules.
really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek?
โทรศัพท์ฉันละมั้งก็กูพูดอยู่เนี่ยต้องใช้เวลานานกว่าขนาดนั้นเพื่อจะเรียลไลซ์หรอ
Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me, but I'll think of something. You know what they call that constellation in Zeracania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fight Isle. The tower.
demanded 6 circlings. Single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
It ain't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. What can we do? Such are the times, and they're like to get worse.
Old God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts of some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Oh, all-god, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the all-god. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground. Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. Now in his eye. Ought to use it.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the all-god to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return. I talk at least.
Got an idea how to resolve this. I'll just kill you.
Whoever looks upon my godliness must die!
Shit.
Oh, all God, help it. No. Why? More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Something he sent. There's an artifact Kira gave me.
What? Who?
Got an idea how to resolve this. I'll just kill you.
Whoever looks upon my godliness must die!
anything new?
Got good news. Your god's dead. It was actually a run-of-the-mill monster, sentient but mean. Took advantage of you. You went hungry, while it grew new chins.
What have you done? The old god warned us. Said if he ever departed, death would await us all. Come on, Tribor. We must tell the others. Only group prayer can save us now.
Is it wrong? Is it true? Northern women pain. I saw you through.
A light. Top. The tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
โอ้ยสุดยอดมาก
A
คุณหมอ
mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past
เอ้ย
associations
ผม
with the
ผมเห็น
Lodge.
ด้วยผมเห็นด้วยก็อย่างนี้แหละเราสายใครเว้ยเราต้องหนี
And
แหละ
Radovid doesn't forgive.
บ้า
Especially
ใครจะไป
when it comes to
ใครจะเป็นมิล
sorceresses.
ลี่วะ
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest and member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Couldn't live in the way of luxury there, but
ดาบ
we
ข
do
อง
have clean sheets.
ดาบของ
It's
ลี
a
โอมัน
long way, well beyond the dividing line.
ลูน่า
But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
Yeah?
Need something crafted. Can you take a look? So long.
Eine Streitmeite in Beiwes in Satellite. Es wurde, aber es ist schlecht. Es
Gotta go to the woods again.
Weren't it recent you went to see him?
Aye. I swore to bring an offering.
What is it you give the ladies?
Go, go.
Good out, see if you can need their help.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. Farewell.
That's it, Roach.
Come on now.
Who will protect us poor from the cutthroats? Who, I ask? Even the gods weep for our misfortune.
Me saviour, greetings to you. So, in for a shear?
กูต้องจ่ายตังค์เหรอไม่จ่ายหรอก
So long.
Come on, Roach. Let's go.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? My ladder's not exactly burst.
Like to take a look. Farewell.
Spot of cider for you?
Like to take a look.
คนไทยนะก็คือเขาจะไปโผล่ที่เดียวกับพวกเจเรมี่กับปาปากิที่เคยไปปะ
Farewell.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find her, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
He's catching snails!
pot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd?
I'd like to take a look. Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cyril.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way. Nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Open the gate. Sergeants! Arnold! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think? Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist, no.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Many lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander. You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away?
Show me what you got. See ya.
Fancy a gander at our little...
Show me what you got. See ya.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. That's wrong. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
Nothing here for you.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Ooh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. We With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell, who's a loyal Cimmerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Stringer. Now the Blobtids round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtids call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
I don't. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, it becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
What's that supposed to mean? That a threat?
Aye, not as clever as I suspected you'd be. No, it's no threat. I'll spell it out for you. I know who you're looking for. She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Sensual beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
That was close.
โตเป็นสาวแล้ววะ
Let's leave this place.
ใช่นะสิ
She needs help.
ฮะวาร์ปได้เฮียไอ้เหี้ย
You can calm down. Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail. Then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
You and your father. When did you leave home?
This morning,
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
it warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
Had you seen him?
Yes, I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
เธอใช้ดาบเงินเหรอแล้วเวลาฟันคนใช้ท่าอะไรฟัน
Quick, hide!
นอกจากจะวาร์ปได้ยังออโต้ฮิลได้ด้วย
You can come out now. Massacred. Something with immense claws.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible!
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
อะไรคือมาโร่
Everything seems to suggest a fiend.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Dog tallow, bull's parsley, wolf's liver, and mistletoe. The fiend will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir. out!
You cut him up bad. The Wolf King will be angry.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they send their children. Sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
No. Why would they? They've plenty to eat where the path ends. This way. Through the cave.
You lead.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
And I'm not either. The Wolf King, now
I do.
Boy, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Must be. We was returning from Midcops when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren,
The little one. No details. You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not my daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in.
Clear to see. Well, pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Redka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
The little girl who showed up here with Ciri. What happened to her?
Redka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Ciri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When did you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks if you're looking to hide someone. This is the place.
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
Anything unusual happened before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything strange?
Unusual? No. Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that a beast had ravaged a woman by the well. Devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Velen. And my women, Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever, and Tamara, occupied with her things. Nothing unusual.
This place. Must be hard to be the only two women here.
This place? What do you mean? I wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of whoresons, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked. When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again.
Bedchamber.
Tamara's room is there.
Incense.
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Here it is. Our bedchamber. Tamara's room is there. Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Little
candlestick. Stem's broken. Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side. It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues. Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And... Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Erveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me. Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Dandy, dandy. The ladies find me handy. What the hell?
You white one, look like you got soused last night too.
So Ciri was here. A spinning top, Gritka's toy. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Shenanacking.
So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Ciri wanted to help a friend? And yet...
What do you mean?
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
I'm not playing. I'm helping. Watch it. Gonna kill the monsters? All of them.
Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
This is Triss. No offense, but, not great with your hands, are you?
Why don't you take some wooden rags, see what image of a grown woman you can come up with?
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk, don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing! Not a one of them!
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervalus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine and plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Want to have a chat with this Peller?
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Got scabies. Fuck.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. Sorcerers told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find her, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Think I got scabies.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. Sorcerers told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find her, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Freak.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Ciri Metz. Sorcerers told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find her, with Ciri in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Ciri gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise, sandalwood, and something else. Saffron?
Plowing hangover. What the...
altar. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen. An altar. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
Well, bring out the kid.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka? Think of it. These. Fuck. Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it. Looks
black. She was good enough.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard. Found signs of some. Doubt you were the only. Hold. Will it give your. Recognize. Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Pella. Old Coop lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Want to have a chat with this Pella?
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
You got scabies.
Listen, what do you come to me with?
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.